Oh, welcome to the channel, my friend, where the vibes never end. Jack of all trades, but I got some skills. I'm gonna share it all, you know how I feel. Welcome to the place, me you feel know. Cooking up dishes and we're ready to go. From Jamaica to the USA.
Fully cooked.
We love to share the
That's how we want it right
every
there.
day.
Get your finger out of there.
What are you talking about?
Well, I know see it from the camera right now, but she there eat off the food. Yes, family. Good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Give thanks to our great rise. Welcome back to the channel. So, it's Friday, it's cold, we're inside, it's February, and you know, we finished off January, we did our African tour, and I asked for suggestions on what my next tour is gonna be, what country, and only one person responded, so I'm gonna take that person's response and I'm gonna roll with it. All right, so we're going to Greece. So this is gonna be I'm gonna make this into a European tour. All right, so they suggested Greece as the first country I need to stop at. What's Greece kind of famous for? Euros, or in some spaces they call it gyros. It's G-Y-R-O. So in Europe they call it euros. In other parts of the world we call it a gyro. All right, same thing, just spellings the same, it's just pronounced different. Anyway, you know what, I'm gonna make it my own. I'm gonna make it yard style, American style, and Greek style. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a brisket Greek gyro / Euro platter. Not only I'm gonna do it with beef brisket, I'm also gonna do it with lamb. All right, so I'm gonna season it up the same way. I'm gonna use the same seasoning so we get two different flavor profiles. It's a very simple seasoning. With brisket absorbs whatever flavor you put into it. Normally when I'm seasoning brisket, I usually use mustard. This time around, I'm keeping it original Greek, so I'm gonna use some olive oil. And it's just the base to my seasoning. It's just something that's gonna let that seasoning stick to the meat. And as you can see, I've already cleaned up my brisket. I left a little bit of fat on it, so that will render through once the cooking starts. So first things first, I'm just gonna get some of my Jamaican dry jerk seasoning on there. And again, brisket absorbs anything you put on it. Most briskets you come across are usually used with salt and pepper. Here we're using a mixture of Jamaican jerk seasoning with a combination of dry and wet jerk seasoning. So usually we just want to pat it in. We don't want to rub it in. Just want to pat in the seasoning. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to do both sides. So let me get a little bit of seasoning up in here. As you can see, I have taken out a lot of the fat. Flip it. Same thing. Just going to do the dry jerk first. On the meat, and then we're going to do the wet jerk. And I will show you the reason why I do the dry jerk first. All right. So we get all of this dry jerk up in the seas, the crease and crevices. We get one to get the edges as well. Get all the sides. Then, I'll slide this to the side. Get my pan. It's my marinade pan. And what I'm going to do, I got my jerk season that I made myself, and you guys, if you have been watching the channel, you know that I've done my green seasoning, original jerk seasoning. So I got my pimento, I got scallion, thyme, onion, garlic, and Scotch bonnet pepper. So right now, I'm just laying down the base. I'm gonna drop this in there, and then I'm gonna drop the rest of my jerk seasoning on top. So you understand now why I did the dry rub first. Because this I can rub in. And this is just prep night. All right, this is just prep night. We're just prepping it tonight. We're gonna let it soak overnight. Supposed to be a snowstorm coming in tomorrow. And hopefully by the time you see this video, we'll be in the middle of the storm. All right, so now you know nothing will stop you from cooking now. So there we go. That's my brisket. Good to go. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Then we're gonna work on our lamb. So lamb is usually the original meat that they use for gyros, or gyro, as we say before. And lamb has a distinct flavor. I just wanted to taste the difference of a jerk lamb versus a jerk brisket. Of course, the brisket has never been done before as far as a gyro with a Jamaican infusion. So same process, we're gonna drop our seasoning, dry jerk first. And get some in on the inside. I want all parts of this meat seasoned. Get the outer side. You can't skimp on the seasoning. You have to get all of this good flavor. Because this meat's gonna cook for hours. It's all about patient. Brisket, I will tell you again, is one of the most unforgiving cuts of meat. So you either get it right or you get it wrong. That's how it operates. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna slide this to the side. We're gonna get our pan. We'll get our green seasoning in the pan. Sprinkle. Of course, this is a smaller cut of meat. And drop our lamb, and then we just put a little bit more of that green seasoning on top, our jerk marinade. And we just tap it in. And that is it, my family. So we got the jerk lamb ready, we got the brisket ready, and we're gonna let this marinate for 24 hours. In the meantime and in between time, I'll show you something that we're gonna do as well. And we'll do this throughout the night, but so this is all the fat that I pulled from off the brisket, and we're gonna use that. We're gonna render down all that fat, so we're gonna get it inside this pot. We'll get the beef, we call it beef tallow. It's just the oil from the fat. So when, we know it's not already. So we're gonna wash this off. We're gonna dry it out. We're gonna get it in the pot, and we'll go basically cook it down so we can get all the fat from it, which we're gonna use in our cook with the brisket and with the lamb. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned. We'll see how the weather goes, but we're not afraid of weather already, so sooner tomorrow. Yes, family. Good morning and give thanks to another great rise. So, as you can see, the winter wonderland has not stopped. As a matter of fact, it's gotten colder. So right now we're in, well, the wind chill is in the negatives. But as what I say, you know, not stop her from cooking. You know, we have to get it done in the sun. So I go out in the yard there. And as you can see, I have on my gear, goggles for snow blindness because out there bright. But one thing a lot of people don't pay attention to when operating in snow is that it gets really bright out here with the sun. To the pond, water still flowing, yeah, and you can see some of the ice will melt. So at some point, once it gets below this or get above freezing, I can add some more water back into it. Right now all my pipes are frozen, so so you think about it, still in damage mode. So right now I'm just working my way over to the grill. See if I can get it started. Guys, guess what? I already covered up for the last couple days. You know, but I can't do a brisket in the oven. Well, you can, but I don't think you want to. There we go. Now we got action. I'm gonna add some pellets to it. That's lasting a little while. I'll let this thing warm up, and then we're gonna get to cooking. So I might go check on the chickens, see how they're doing. All right, stay tuned. Well, since I'm out here, I'm gonna go ahead and check in on the chickens. Winter wonderland, the people. And it snowed again last night, and now everything is completely frozen back over again. So at least there's a dusting of snow on top, so I don't have to slip and slide all over the place. So here's my chicken. Wanna hear them? Luckily left the opening so I could get in. In here, the people. See what's going on with the girls. You see that? Hear that wind? It is cold out here. All right, let's see what's up with the girls. What's up, girls? What's going on in here? Food. Yeah, you got water. So see them have water there. So nice and decent in here, you know. Nobody now freeze. And they have water, so I just need to give them some little bit more food. And they'll be good to go. So let me go grab them some. Do a head count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Everybody accounted for. Let me go get you guys some food. Come on, girl. Stay inside. It's too cold out there. The other people, the door can barely open. Good to go. take these eggs only because these eggs will get frozen sitting in here. So I'm gonna put them in my pocket this time. All right, now put them in my bucket. All right, all eggs are collected. So girls are good to go. They got food. So guess what? Time to get back to cooking. All right. So I will see you guys shortly. I gotta get the brisket on the grill. Well, the brisket and the lamb. So see you soon. Well, family, it's time to get the meats on the grill. So we're gonna start with, if you notice, I didn't even bring them out until it was time to put them on the grill because it is that cold out here where they would freeze. All right, so here's my lamb, fully seasoned. Get that on the grill. Over here is my brisket, fully seasoned. Ooh, look at that. Get this bad boy on the grill. Get my thermometer into my brisket. I want to get that internal temperature right. From here, you just lock it down. It's gonna be a couple of hours. It's gonna do its thing. I will save this seasoning for later. In the meantime and in between time, we're gonna go inside, start working on our side dishes. So stay tuned. Now let's prepare our pita bread. So you know we're gonna make it from scratch, and we're gonna do it yard style. Of course, we're gonna mix it up. So here are our ingredients. We have flour, coconut oil. We got some instant yeast. You know, I love my salt, red sea salt. And I got some sugar that's gonna activate the yeast. And then I'm using coconut milk for that island flavor versus using water. So first we want to do, we'll just pour the coconut milk. And as you know, this is unusual because most time the usually see people add the flour first, because we want to activate the yeast. So we're going to use about 3 teaspoons of yeast. And you're going to add yeast based on the amount that you're making. Alright? You know, normally we don't really measure nothing still. Right. We're going to put some sugar in there. It's going to activate the yeast. So we'll use about 2 teaspoons of sugar. That helps to activate, 2.5. Little coconut oil. About 2 teaspoons. And we're just going to mix it. So next we're going to add our flour. We're going to add a little bit of salt first. About 2.5 teaspoons of salt. Mix that in. Then we add the flour. And again, it's based on how much you're trying to make. So this is about 3.5 cups of flour. And we're going to just mix it in. And of course, if your dough is too sticky, you just add more flour. If it's too dry, you add more coconut milk. So then, you know, we have to get in my honey nice back like this. Once we get it nice and mixed up together, roll up the sleeve. That is it. So we are going to let this sit in the bowl for about 30 minutes. Just make it rest. And that way when we're ready for Coco-Pitas, it'll be good to go. So next thing we're gonna do as part of the meal, we're gonna do some Alin's famous potatoes. So I'm gonna see that shortly. Stay tuned. Yes, family, let's check in on the meat. See where I'm going. About an hour in. Yeah man, lamb looking good. Brisket getting some color on it. I remember the lamb will take less time than the brisket, so that's why I got to check it constantly. I don't need to really touch the brisket. Looking good. Yes, my man. Alright. You cool? Down back inside. Yes, family, so remember I tell you we don't waste nothing. So right now, this is the rest of the beef brisket. That when I trimmed the brisket up, this was what was left over in conjunction with the lamb. So I'm gonna make a little stew out of that, like a brown stew out of that. And remember I tell you, we don't waste nothing. So the rest of my coconut oil, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the pot. Let it get heated up. Next, we're gonna add our seasoning. So I got some scallion, thyme, onion, garlic, some Scotch bonnet pepper. And as usual, you want to get some of that flavor out of the seasoning before we add the meats. Might add a little bit of splash of pimento as well. That nice rich flavor. Next, we're gonna add our meat. Smell good. And last but not least, we're going to add our coconut milk. Give it that rundown flavor. Yes, Laban. Mix that in. Cover it down. And let it simmer down. Alright, so we only got two more things left. We have our potatoes that we need to get done. Then I'm gonna slice those up, and then we gotta work on our tzatziki sauce, our island tzatziki sauce, special flavor. All right, so stay tuned. Don't go too far.
If you love good food and the journey so true, and you wanna see what we can do, subscribe, share, like, and comment too. Turn on the bell, never miss the view. Turn on the bell, never miss the view.
All right, family, let's get this meat wrapped. So right now, got my little rubber, handy dandy rubber gloves here. Gonna get these off, and I'm going to wrap them in butcher paper. So first things first, look at that beautifulness. So that is my lamb. I'm gonna wrap it in butcher paper, and what's gonna happen is, once I wrap it, I'm gonna put it back on the grill, so it's gonna do the last part of the cook. And increase the amount of smoke that I'm gonna put on it. That will be the final part of the cook. This is gonna go back on the grill. Then I'm gonna get some paper for my brisket. It is cold out here, people. Very cold. Let's get the brisket off. Oh, look at that bark. Back on the grill. From here, we're just gonna let it finish doing its thing. It's gonna get some more smoke on it. It's gonna be nice and tender when it's done. Stay tuned. All right, family, check in. So we have Mama Lynn in the kitchen, and she is gonna do her potatoes, her famous potatoes.
Yeah, I already washed them.
Come on, talk to the people so they can't hear you.
I already washed the potatoes. So I'm just putting them in the pan now. Trying not to get any of the excess water that's remaining. Now I'm going to add some olive oil to go over to help it soak in the seasoning that I'm going to put on it. Then I'm going to add some parsley. Then we're going to add some cilantro. I'm gonna add some oregano. And I'm gonna add some Old Bay to help with the salt, not too much. And some garlic salt. Then I'm gonna mix it all in. Make sure it's stirred in all over right before we put it in the oven, so it's well seasoned.
That looks delicious already.
Yep. So seasoned all over, it's mixed in. That is it. And now I'm gonna just put it in the oven. I already got it set to 425. And once it come out, we'll add some cheese.
Outstanding. All right, family, so stay tuned. We got one more thing to make. I gotta make my tzatziki sauce. So stay tuned to that. All right, family, so the last part of our meal is gonna be our tzatziki sauce. So generally when you're in Greece and you get a gyro or a gyro, if some people want to pronounce it that, you usually get your choice of tzatziki sauce. Some people like it with it, some people like it without it. We're gonna make our own tzatziki sauce. And tzatziki is the sauce is essentially a cucumber-based sauce with yogurt. So our ingredients, we'll put some yogurt in there. Start with some fresh, plain Chobani yogurt. Then we're gonna add some olive oil. We're gonna add some dill, some oregano. We're gonna add some garlic and cucumbers. Then we're going to add a dash of sea salt, not too much, some fresh lemon juice, I'm going to add a little bit, so this is a Scotch bonnet and pimento mix. I'm going to tell you, so we are yard style it up, don't need too much, and then a little bit of cilantro. And we're gonna go ahead and get it blended up. All right, let's test it, see what the sauce tastes. So a little bit of salt. Let's try it again. Oh yeah. Perfect. So we're gonna pour our tzatziki sauce in a bowl. We're gonna cover this up and we're gonna put inside the fridge and let it get nice and chilled. This is gonna provide a nice cool balance because remember we had the jerk brisket. It's gonna provide a nice cool balance to our gyro/gyro. All right, so I'm gonna get the kitchen cleaned up, put this to the side. We're gonna check on the brisket, make sure it's good to go. Once everything is good to go, I already know what time it is.
Sample time.
Sample time. All right, so let me clean up the kitchen. I will see you guys shortly. Okay, so last but not least, we're gonna take care of our homemade pita breads or pitas. So you want to get a little bit of flour on your board. You also want to get a little bit of flour on your, that's why you see I put my apron on, because it gets kind of messy. Then our dough that's been sitting, just want to get a piece of dough, roll it up, drop it down here, and then we just go spread it out. And you know with your pita you want it thin. Thin as you can get it. And what I'm gonna do, get my little, we're gonna improvise with my little pot cover. Boom. Press it in. Get the edges off. Boop, boop, boop. Nice and round. And we just thin it out a little bit more. I want to make sure so we can fit a lot of protein, aka the meats, in here. So I got my little thing over here warming up. Just go. We have a little bit of coconut oil. We're just going to brush it. We're just going to let it do its thing. And then as it heats up, we're going to flip it continuously. And then we're going to have our pita bread. So that's my first one. First homemade one. We're gonna let it flip. And we'll just continuously flip it. A little bit more coconut oil on it. I love the coconut oil instead of the butter or olive oil because it gets a different flavor, you know? So we're just gonna keep flipping it. Here we go. Got one ready. Got the next one on. Get some coconut oil on it. Okay, so now let's get this meat sliced up. So, of course, I had to let them cool off a little bit in the butcher paper before I slice them up. So as you can see, oh, look at that. It's in the trash. So we're gonna start with lamb first. I'm just going. Oh, look at that. Fully cooked. Oh, yeah, that's how we want it right there. Fully cooked. Because we're gonna slice it up small so it can fit inside that pita bread. Haha! This is beautiful. This is all we wanted, my people. This is all we wanted. Jerk lamb. Smarter, not harder. So that small piece of lamb. I hope I finger that. I want to see the sample there. Do an early sample.
Who?
Who? Oh, you an owl now? So I'll put the lamb on one side. Excuse me. Get your finger out of there.
What are you talking about?
Well, I see it on the camera right now, but she there eat off the food. I'm there put in all this work. And I slice up. Board. Just from plantation to migration, every path of liberation, still cook up generation. No. Table full, will I forget every meal, a blessing, every win. Pass the plate, I can't wait to sample this. Give thanks to the ones above. So now we're gonna work on the brisket. That beautifulness. That beautifulness right here. This thing is falling apart. Still warming up, people. I don't even know if I can. It's so tender. I don't know if I can slice it up. It might. Ooh, it's hot.
It might be too hot to cut right now.
Oh, it's perfect. But I know what I need to do. I need to get my glove. Get your fingers out of there. Get my hot gloves. All right. Now we cooking with more gas. Look at that, people. Look at that. Look how tender that is. My jerk brisket. Woo! Brisket, people.
Then you put it in there just like that.
Huh? You want to put it in the pan just like that?
It's up to you.
All right, let's. Oh. I'm gonna slice this up for the sandwiches. hot. Steamy. Oh. Mmm. All right, there it is. We got our brisket, we got our lamb. So it's time to get down to business.
Yeah, come on.
I'll see you shortly. Getting hungry. All right, we'll soon and shortly. All right, my people, what time is it?
Sample time. Sample time. Sample time.
I have never seen her so excited to eat some food. So let's get her. Well, we're not hesitating. I get straight into it. So I'm gonna get her some. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna get her some of the stew beef that we made with the leftovers. Some of this thyme over it. Alright. So here's your stew beef and lamb. We're gonna get you a little bit of pita bread because you gotta have your sandwich made right. You want some vegetables, Bonnet, or what you want, Bonnet? Talk to me.
Some tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki sauce.
Tzatziki sauce. You sure you don't want the sauce on the meat after?
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So let's put the meat on first. So let's get you a little bit of lamb. Let's get you a little bit of brisket. Should I like the fatty parts in our people? So I'm not gonna make it. A little bit of potatoes to sample. Is that enough potatoes for you?
Yeah, but
You sure?
you're skimpy on the meat.
Oh, you want more? Okay.
Yeah, it gotta go all the way across.
Here we go. Here we go, people. Because you're going to have to fold this thing, you know that?
Yeah, you miss a spot on this side.
Oh my God, look at this. All right. Is that enough?
Okay.
All right. Do you want any veggies? Or you just want the tzatziki sauce?
Tzatziki sauce.
Okay, so you don't want none of the veggies. So when I make my own, then I will put, so here's your tzatziki sauce. Good to go? Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right, so rotate. All right, sampler, get after it. So should I start with the stew beef? It's hot.
You smell the coconut.
Yeah? That's that coconut milk and the coconut oil.
That's good.
It's sampling time, it's sampling time. Me don't care, rain or sunshine.
I think people are used to your by now.
Oh, yeah. That's when it's good. Good.
It's sampling time, me don't care, day or night time.
See there?
I'm feeling
That good?
They gave the beef a nice flavor.
We call that rundown in Jamaica. Alright? So watch out now. Can't even wait. Watch out now, people. Get it. How's the bread?
Good. Tastes just like the store-bought.
Store-bought?
It's better than the store-bought.
You should have said like restaurant level. You talking about some store-bought. Oh, store-bought. What are you talking about? You like the sauce? Should I get more sauce for people? Let's see what I go on here, so.
It's sampling time, yeah, yeah.
She
So
didn't
the
know. She
pita
didn't
bread
know.
is definitely good.
She didn't originally like the sauce when I finished it, but then you know once it settles, yeah, that tzatziki sauce is the bomb. But I go on that thing, so. Mm-mm.
We can't wait, me the bonfire.
Hey, y'all screenshot this. Screenshot these receipts right here. You done?
Good. Yeah, that's
Look.
good. That's really good.
She had to go get some napkins for people because it was that good.
Oh yeah. The coconut milk and oil set it off. Mm-hmm. And you taste the little heat. Oh yeah.
So it's not too spicy or nothing.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just right.
All right. Well, I have to slide your plate to the side because I have to make my own. So, people, we're going to rotate again. My turn. My turn. Because she never put no vegetables in it, you know. And me want vegetables in mine. So, I'm going to get some cucumbers. Because I saw them do it. When you order it. What she say? From the store. When I order from the store, I order from the restaurant. So I want all my vegetables. I want my lettuce, my tomatoes. I want all of that on it. So I'm going in. You see it? I saw it for fat. Saw it for fat. Mmm. Hmm. Mm. Why? I can't understand how you eat it without the vegetables. Why? People, you talk about tenderness. Watch this. Look at that. It just separates. Okay.
And you was talking about meat.
I'm gonna put some of this in there. Not a lot of space left, but
And see, the pita bread stayed together. It may be stuffed, but oh yeah.
you got anything in my beard?
You good.
Oh my goodness. All right. One more bite. My people. Give me a second. All right. Look, this is the first part of the European tour. So, this infusion was a little bit of Jamaican with a little bit of American with a little bit of Greek. So, if you've never had a Euro, or most people will see the description and say gyro, right? This is what it is. This is phenomenal. That jerk seasoning on the brisket, different level. I've never seen anybody do jerk brisket. Maybe I'm Maybe I haven't typed it into YouTube and see if that's a thing. But I can tell you, this whole thing is fire. So, we're on our European tour for February. So, let me know which country you want me to infuse next. Because we are bringing Jamaica to the world, you know. Yeah, man. And guess what? We had our live tonight. That's why we eating so late. Because we had to get the food done while we were doing the live for our 100K celebration. So thanks to everyone that checked in tonight. Congratulations to everyone that stayed and won something. Remember, you had to be there to win. So at the end of the day, it was a great night. And you know what we're gonna do next? We're gonna mash up that food here. Alright? So on to the next one. I will see you guys. God bless. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, don't quit. If you're in the YouTube streets and you're a content creator, hey, it gets better. As long as you stick to your guns, stick to what you do, enjoy what you do, and just keep growing. Alright, as a Red's room, my brother, as you say, let's grow. So we will see you on the next one. I'm about to go eat this food, dog. Good night.
Good night.
I'm out.
Can't buy this in the store.
That's what you said.
I was.
I'm out.
Chef Stone in the kitchen, watch your pot bubble. Mac and cheese boss, no trouble, no
For
trouble.
me.
Mama Lynn sampling, taste buds, singling, food craze. Stripping, YouTube views climbing. I want me set, just chime in.